The bloody otter. Oh, okay, so the otter's right there at the rock next to our bird, which is great. So all we do is we swim up to the otter. Someday, somehow. And E. Someday. Did I drop it? In the wee hours of the morning. Welcome everybody back for some more Ark Survival Evolved in our fully evolved playthrough. So in the last episode we built the taming pen. I gave you a quick base tour of the updated base facilities, where it is. We put up a tree platform, which is right over there. Some new tree sap collectors, which are also right over there. And we tried to tame a bee, which failed miserably, by the way. In this episode... Did I get him? I got him. I really want to get that high level tame that we can use to start going after some drops. And by drops, I mean cave stuff. So we're going to take the first bit of this episode, and I have no set plan as to what this episode is going to entail. But for the first bit, I'm just going to be flying around looking for, well, pretty much a high level anything that we'd be able to tame up and ride into the caves. So baryonyx is really what I'm after, because there's some cave stuff that involves water that I'd really like to take advantage of a baryonyx for. There is no argument, at least in the community that I know of, as to the usefulness of a saber tooth inside of the caves. So we'll be looking at that too. This is a baryonyx level 10 that I was hoping would be much higher level so we could do stuff with it. But what we're going to end up doing is this one's going to end up dying. Crap, I missed. That's okay, we'll just kill it on the ground like this. Trudon are trying to make my life miserable too, and that's just, yeah, it's just not a thing that you guys can do. Like, it's going to take a lot more of you, like 100 of you all at once, and you got to hope I don't hit you. But yeah, so that's the plan. I'm going to be taking some dangerous flights in and around the swamp. I figure I would just keep you guys with me for a bit, because along with baryonyx, I'm also looking for high-level raptors. I've got a really high-level raptor back at our old base. I don't know why, I am absolutely in love with raptors. So, 45 and 10. I would love to breed up a really super high-level imprinted raptor. Hello? Haven't seen one of you in 10,000 years. Let's check you out for a hot minute here. Level 75. And what are they called again? Diploclaus. They're basically an air bladder that you can use to swim underwater. But if they're not high level, they're kind of useless. So there's that. They're also extremely useful. Get ready, I'm going to give you the useful. In gathering silica pearls. They bite once and one-shot trilobites, and then they cause them to yield large, and I mean very large amounts of resources that trilobites have. So large amounts of silica pearls, black pearls, oil, all that kind of stuff. I'd love to have a couple high-level dimorphs so I could get that breeding going, but that's not seeming to happen. And while we're here in the swamp, which is the worst place in the world to be, we're on the lookout for plant species X plants, so that we can harvest them up and get their seeds, and we can use them for a little bit of base defense right now, because as it is, we've got our RG set on neutral in case something flies in or spawns in our base, and I'd kind of like to have some turret action to deal with that, and I don't want to dump the resources into metal for auto turrets. So we have a large surplus. Oh crap. We have a large surplus of fertilizer, so plant species X is where it's at for us right now. Titan boa, piranha. The last thing that we want to have happen to us is for us to land in the water, so we have to be very careful here. Also, getting picked off our mount would be a very bad thing. There's a lot of hissing going on, but I'm not seeing a whole lot of anything that's worth my time. I'm surprised we haven't seen a single plant species X plant yet, though. They're usually all over the place. A lot of frogs. If I could find a high-level dimorph, even if it was in a pack, I'd be willing to bolo it, shoot it twice, hop on my bird, and kill everything else. That's Croc Central down there. But it would need to be to make an attempt to tame one of them here in the swamp. I'm talking 145, 150. And I'm just not seeing that. What's this one? How high a level are you, big guy? Level 30. Like, and when they're in the swamp, they're just impossible to kill. You hit one, and there's 50 of them after you. That looks like an explorer note. Maybe, maybe not. Let's find out. No, it's just a rock that has an interesting texture to it. So yeah, no plant species X found. No high-level berries. The river situation here on the island isn't really in what's the word? Inducive to berries? But it's worth a shot. There might be a couple down here. We're quite far south at this point. That's another Diploclaus. If you're a high level, nope, you're gonna die. If they're high level, I'd tame it and keep it. But because they're so low, it's just... And they're really hard to find. Blue with a ring, this could be good. They're actually really hard to find because they don't attack. They just try and run away. Mastercraft Gilly and Journeyman Gilly, I think that's it. I think we have everything now. I've got, what, boots? I've got chest and helmet on me. There's gloves and boots, and I know I've got pants, so I have everything I need to make a full Gilly set now. Alright guys, I'm just going to be flying around boringly here for a little bit, so if I find anything, I'll definitely bring you back and we'll see what we can do about getting it back to the taming pen. We're running low on food too, so this can't be an all-day kind of experience. I can't search around for 45 minutes, I don't think, looking for one thing, but we'll see. I'll BRBs. Alright guys, we're back. I thought I'd probably bring you back. I've been a bit. That's a Dillo that's going to come try and play with us here in a minute. There we go. What I wanted to show you is I'm here. Uh-oh. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Swamp. I know better. I know. Okay. This is a plant species X plant. It looks almost like what it does when you grow it yourself. But this is what it is. And you just come up and you gather it. I can't remember... There it is. You gather it with a sickle and see there's 56 plant species X seeds. We only need one per crop plot, so I've got more than enough seeds now in order to be able to do this. I should also tell you I've killed probably, I don't know, 10, 15-ish baryonyx. Have not found one that will work for us. The highest one that I killed was around 50-ish, 45, something like that. So the search continues. I'm just, I thought I'd bring you back just to show you that plant species X and where to harvest it. I suppose on the map I could show you I'm down here, so I'd say it was right around like 70-30 is where it was. But yeah, they're supposedly just spawn anywhere inside of the swamp. That's the first one I've seen. I've picked up a bunch of explorer notes too, by the way. Like, I don't know, 4. Yeah, about 4. And, yeah, so there it is, guys. I'll bring you back when I find something else. Oh, so yeah, I've just been going around killing baryonyx and Diploclaus. I do know where there's a spawn point for baryonyx, and it's a lot closer to our base. I might just end up going there, killing the berry, leaving the area, coming back, things like that. Like the kind of stuff that we do on Scorched Earth when we're hunting high-level Rexes. We know the 3 spawn locations for those Rexes. I suppose I should really be on the lookout for an otter as well. This is supposedly the place that otters are the most. I always usually find them in rivers, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to jump into the swamp to try and find an otter. With the leeches and everything else that's in the swamp. But yeah. Alright, I'm going to take a quick shot into the redwoods here. I'm going to run over and see if there's a baryonyx over at the small river in there, and then we'll work our way back up the west and northwestern side of the rivers here and see if we can find something to tame. I've put a base up there as well before, by the way, just so everybody knows. I'll be peace, guys. I figured I'd bring you back just to show you. Like, what an awesome spot for a base, man. Like, this place is beautiful. If it wasn't for the fact that it was in the redwood and everything here wants to kill you... I think that's an otter. Wouldn't that be interesting if we found our otter right here? Where'd it go? Over here? I was sure I just saw an otter. I see a piranha, I know that for sure. Let's just take a quick fly over here. We might be finding our otter. That's one of those stupid duck things. There's the piranha. And yeah, right over there. What's that thing that it's chasing? There's a thylo. Level 10. Galley. All this stuff is distracting me. Terror birds. Yeah, there's no way. If there was an otter, it'd be dead by now, I'm sure. There's another thylo over there. Nice high level thylo would be nice. Level 20s are garbage. Yeah, I thought for sure I saw an otter right here. There's fish, fish, fish. All kinds of fish. No otter. Hey guys, so I was just flying over. And you can't really see it right now. But in here, there he is. Our elusive otter. Level 70. Not the best otter. But an otter that will get us to be able to do some of the things that we need to do. So what we need right now is we need saber-toothed salmon. Now this is a complicated process, and I'm glad that you guys are here with me. So we've got to find decent saber-toothed salmon and then bring them over to the otter. This might take forever, but we need an otter. And I don't have my creature with me. 1.3. This is a good fish right here. Here they come. There's one. They're gonna come after us here. Come at me, bro. There we go, we got him. So I'm bleeding now, which isn't great. Here's another one. Okay, I think that might be it. Oh no, here comes another one. This is amazing. I've never actually had them attack me before, so I'm kind of excited that they came after me. Alright, so now what we've got to do... 1.0. Was this one? 1.1. We're going to drag the body all the way over to the bloody otter. Oh, okay, so the otter's right there at the rock next to our bird, which is great. So all we do is we swim up to the otter. Someday, somehow. And E. Someday. Did I drop it? I 100% dropped it and it flew up into the air. And I can't get it. Okay, back over to get another dead fish. Ah, you see how this is going to be a pain, right? How's our stamina? Our stamina's fine. And we're looking for the fish with the highest... There's 1.3, 1.3, 1.6. This is the guy we want. We're just swimming along, dragging this... Oh, check that out. Dragging this fish with us. We're drowning. Deep breath. And we're good. Alright, where's the otter at? So now we have to find the otter again. which I can tell is going to be an extreme challenge. It'd be so much easier if they were just a passive tame, or a knockout tame. Where'd he go? I'm not super happy. Our otter has gone missing. Yeah, I don't see it at all now. Wow. Drowning again. We'll come over here and make one more quick look. We need some stamina before we do, though. Oh, guys, I can't even. I can't even. Okay, here we go. No otter, no otter. No otter. No otter. It's gone. There it is. Man, it's a long ways away. Let's get some air. Hopefully Carnos don't come and aggro us. Matter of fact, I'm going to whistle our bird now. Alright, buddy, come here. Don't go up there. Don't go up there. It's bad things up there. Eat the fish. Eat. Come back. Got him. We're going to name our otter nothing right now. Come here. Come here. Pick you up. You're amazing. And we're gone. So there you go, guys. Feed an otter a fish. He becomes your friend. I'm out of meat. I'm out of resources. I'm going to fly back to base. Still looking for that baryonyx, by the way. But we did good. We got an otter today. And it was a lot more work than I thought it was going to be, but I'll be back. Spot is for the berries. Found this guy. 140 male. I mean, that's a thing, right? I had to eat some raw meat because I was starving, and we got him. So we have this 140 male baryonyx. The problem with baryonyx is they take fish meat, raw prime fish meat, in order to tame. I think, well, we'll figure that out, but it shouldn't be a problem because we can go get our ichthyornis, which is down south. The other option is you kill saber-toothed salmon and just use your sickle on them, which, as we saw, we're going to have no problem getting saber-toothed salmon. I wonder what would happen if we harvested the saber-toothed salmon with an RG. I don't know what the best way to get raw prime fish meat is. I'm excited about this purple drop that's right here too. As a matter of fact, I'm going to drop that baryonyx right there. He should not stay aggroed on us. We're going to come over here. This poor stego has had a rough go. Level 100. We're going to fly in here, grab this. I don't even know what it was. It looks like it's Pteranodon saddle. Blueprint. Okay. Now we got to pick that baryonyx back up. Which, it's gone. The last... I don't... Where'd it go? There he is. I was going to say, he couldn't have gone too far. He's not that fast. Alright, we got him. Oh, he's mad at us now, though. That's okay, buddy. You can be mad at me for a little while. I'm going to bring you over here and knock you out. And I think what I might actually do is I'm going to knock him out with trank darts. So that way he doesn't take too much damage. And I'm just going to let him starve until he wakes up. I don't even know if that's a thing, but we're going to find out. I'll look all this up after I get to the taming pen and get it knocked out and figure out what it is I've got to do with it. We don't want it to starve to the point where it's hurting itself. That will lower its taming effectiveness. That's a really odd colored raptor. So here we go. Here's how the brief example of how our taming pen's going to work. The side walls pretty much give us a guide path. So as long as we're within those walls, and then we go like this and drop it, I mean, it's in there, right? There's no way for it to get out. All right, let's do the deed here. Whistle passive, and you're just gonna get knocked out real quick here, my friend. You can freak out on those walls all you want. it's not going to make a whole big bunch of difference for me. Why are you going crazy? You can't damage stone, homie, and you can't reach those ramps, so why don't you just chill out, go for a little nappy poo. Can I reload, please? There we go. Calm yourself down. I heard a rumor that reloading in third person is faster. It sure doesn't look it. Can I reload again? Oh. Maybe it is, I don't know. Doesn't matter, we're just going to keep tranking it out. I like playing Ark in first person. Alright, I'd say he's getting sleepy now. He's starting to run away, which means we can get some good cloaca shots on him. Which, as everybody knows, the cloaca is the most vulnerable place on the dinosaur to take tranquilizers in mass quantity. We haven't been able to quite get the cloaca yet, and we're not going to be able to because he's down. So he's gone to sleep. I'm going to do some calculations, look some stuff up, and we'll be back, guys, when it's time to feed him. There's no point in sitting around. It's going to take like a half hour for sure, so I'll be back again. Alright, guys, I thought I'd bring you back because we got some decent-ish news here. So we're going to be able to actually kibble tame this person, or this berry. We need 5 kibble. I've got 4 of the eggs that we need right now. They are, what can I use here? I can use the Diplo egg, the Carno eggs, the Anki egg, which is almost, that's 4 of the kibble, and then, so I need another egg of that variety in order to be able to do it. So I've got these 2 Ankis mating right now. You can use fertilized eggs. We also need everything else, so I'm going to need 5 kibble. We'll need 5 meat jerky. Cooked meat jerky, give me 5 of them. Okay, so, no, over here in the cooking pot. Oh, hello. Oh, we've already got it there. 5 cooked meat jerky. I'm going to need 10 long grass, 10 salvo root, which are going to be over here. I'm just going to take the long grass and the salvo root. Then we're going to need a bunch of fiber, which we have a whole bin full of it, really. And then I've got extra, so we're going to grab 200 fiber. And then it's just water, which we're just going to use our water skin for. So squirt, squirt, squirt. We're going to need water. We can actually ignite the fire. Do we have enough? We don't have anything for flame. I should have spark powder somewhere. I'm thinking in here. Yeah, spark powder. And we pop that in there. It's very weird because it doesn't take any berries. I'm used to Maho berries being a thing. But they don't need berries. And there's our egg, so we can disable mating now. Behavior, disable mating. As much as I'd like to have a... I'm not going to be able to get in with swingy tails here, am I? There we go. Fertilized Anki egg. So that's all the eggs that we're going to need. We've got everything we need in order to make this kibble. So I figured we'd go ahead and just make it up. Now, we're going to need some more water jars. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing this one at a time. So there's the regular kibble. I'll squirt this over there again. And then I'm going to go steal a water jar off of Mr. Randall here. Stubbles. Stubbles doesn't have any water jars. I think I need polymer in order to make canteens, which I'd like to have a couple of. It's alright, we're just going to do this one at a time. So 5 of these regular kibble is all we're going to need. As soon as this is done, we're going to be able to go and just pop it right into the berry. He's going to tame right up. We only needed 5 minutes, so... Did I put enough fiber in there? Not really. So that 200 fiber didn't quite make it in. I'll be able to put that in there, and that'll be enough, because I only needed 5 per. So water jar is empty again. We should have a look at making some canteens. But it's time for better gear, guys. You know what I mean? It's time to get some better gear. Let's grab some crystal. What do I need for a water jar? Crystal, hide, and cementing paste. Cementing paste, hide. How many of these? Yeah, let's just make them all. We'll make them all. We'll fill up the water thing. Yeah, this Pteranodon saddle is better than the other Pteranodon saddles that we have. I'm just going to put it in here for now just to get it out of our inventory. 3. Need 2 more. And there's our last water jar. So now we should be able to go like this. And squirt, squirt. I only need 2, so we'll leave 3 in there. Alright, this will be these last 2. I'll put these veggies back in the fridge, which we really don't need them because we've got crop plots full of them. Also, I'm going to be making these up later on. I don't need this crystal, this hide, the cementing paste anymore. These will rot away. The rare flowers I'm not concerned about. Come on, kibble. We need this baryonyx. And I've thought up what I consider to be the perfect name. I'm going to name him Alan. For Barry Allen, you know, the Flash, Barry Allen. So he's going to be a Barry and named Allen, so Barry Allen. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, it's a groaner, I know. I can't help it. It's the way I'm built. Groaners and dad jokes. We'll also get this ghillie up and going too. Come on, kibble. And there it is. There's our kibble. We're going to take this stuff out of here. We'll shut that off. Let's put our veggies back inside of here. And now we're going to hop on our good friend Pidgey, who spectacularly I landed up there. Can you come here? Is there like a way? Yeah. Yeah, come get me, buddy. Perfect. Alright, here we go, guys. Took about 5 minutes just to craft that kibble up. We're really going to have to get eggs going, too. I need eggs. And 5 kibble squirted in. Can you peace out for a sec? You're blocking my dun dun dun. Yeah, so this is Alan. Is it A-L-L-A-N? I don't know. I'm not very good at spelling, just for anybody that wants to know. Barry Allen. It's with an E. I got people yelling at me in the background. It's with an A. Check the internet. It's with an E. A-L-L-E-N. Barry Allen. We've done it. That's going to be it for today, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your day. GG's.